At the edge of a river, smoke rises from a camp as the stars wheel toward the season of floods. By the Euphrates, a woman kneels, wet clay chilling her palms. This is where it begins. From Mesopotamia to the Nile, humanity learned to read the sky and the water, timing the planting of grain to the rhythm of the cosmos. Small settlements swelled into the first cities, built on rules, rituals, and memory. Kilns glowed, streets ran straight, and what began on the banks of a single river would soon reshape the world. As cities grew, so did the questions. In lamplit cells and quiet courtyards, new philosophies took root. Hinduism and Buddhism explored the nature of a good life, while Confucian thought defined the duties between citizen and state. Belief reordered society, giving new meaning to identity and providing a blueprint for power. To govern these expanding realms, rulers needed new tools. Across the Indus, the Yellow River, and the Andes, engineers tamed water. Scribes inscribed law in stone, and empires were built not just with armies, but with infrastructure. The Persian Imperium connected its frontiers with roads and coin. Greek city-states debated the meaning of freedom. Rome bound its vast territory together with law and the promise of citizenship. From the Mauryan pillars carved with edicts of mercy to the grand canals of Han China, administration and archives preserved what no single mind could hold. Their debates traveled even further than their armies. Then the world began to connect. Caravans crested high mountain passes, while monsoon winds filled the sails of ships rounding the coastlands. The Silk Roads linked empires, the Indian Ocean became a thriving maritime highway, and trans-Saharan routes moved salt, gold, and ideas. As goods and technologies traveled, so did stories, faiths, and philosophies. Along these arteries of exchange, the Islamic Golden Age illuminated the world with advances in science and medicine, while in Song China, the compass and paper money reshaped commerce. But connection carried peril as well as profit. In the mid-14th century, the Black Death swept across these same routes, a devastating reminder of a shared vulnerability. The patterns of that world are still with us, embedded in our supply chains, our legal codes, and our oldest debates. A spark from a printing press set the old world ablaze. Ink-stained leaflets carried new ideas faster than any courier, challenging the authority of crowns and pulpits. The scientific revolution fostered a new language of inquiry, while Enlightenment championed reason and individual rights. These ideas crossed oceans, fueling revolutions that burned plantations and forged new nations in the Americas. Soon, the factory whistle replaced the church bell as cities swelled with industry, compressing distance and time. In an age of expanding empires and global wars, the struggle for power took new forms, fought in mills and on streets, leading to new bargains over rights and labor. Today, that acceleration continues. Trade routes have become a globalized network of fiber optics and satellites, connecting markets and mines in an instant. New centers of wealth rise as old ones adapt. Yet the fundamental arguments over equality, justice, and self-determination remain. This is why our most modern dilemmas, from genome editing to artificial intelligence, feel both disruptive and strangely familiar. They echo earlier shifts in power, labor, and authority. As we face global challenges like climate change and pandemics, the ancient patterns of connection and consequence re-emerge. And now we face the next great question: what happens when our tools begin to learn?